to keep in touch and to continue. But what we want to say is I did have a meeting with Roberto. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Um, in general, what is going on is, alors, it's some difficulty. What I mean is, I don't want to enter about a relation or things like that. I try not to do, but if I have to do sometime, I do. I'm not putting anything under the carpet and just, so I'm quite happy to always to do that, but I prefer to leave a situation on the country when it's something happen. Let me clarify. I think what we're going to do and I will give you the reason why. What we're going to do in Spain, we're going to mean open to everyone. So the reason why is because so I feel that Roberto want to be separate, I think, yeah, from you. Roberto, I think so. Roberto want to separate. So because I mean, Roy will come and clarify because he's looking at a franchise. But if we understand very well, Roberto got the franchise, okay, and you are. But what we're going to do is Roberto will keep the franchise, and you will if you want to continue with us, you open a franchise with us. We change the paper. We open for everyone. You understand? The reason. Hello, Rory. Thank you very much. Mario and Alex, I will go more clear on the what happened, and I can answer any question, and I will be for the decision. I will be very clear on the why the decision, and I want as well you to understanding. And if you think is another solution, I want you to tell me. Please, I try to make as more easy as possible the situation. We know that at the moment, Roberto hold the franchise. He hold the franchise and you working together. What's going to happen now is we open the market. So mean everybody can enter Spain. Now, it doesn't mean 1,000 people will come with franchise of sake. You know the market. You know exactly to be doing sake anyway. You need to be a professional. A lot of people go into sake and they will finish anyway. So it's no threat for you. I don't think so, to be honest with you, because it's such a niche market. Then you have to be a pro if you want to do a sake. So I think influence of people come to Spain and do sake and less business for you. I don't think so, personally. Okay. Now you tell me if you don't. Think whatever. Now, why I open the market? Why? Because again, I don't want to enter. It's not gossiping someone, but I think Roberto actually really want to be independent, yeah, and he want to do something else, maybe with somebody else. I don't know. For us, doesn't matter. I said to Roberto, like I will say to you, I don't going to finish with Mario. Alex is different. We talk to you differently because you are touched with us directly. But I said I will not finish with Miguel first because Miguel is the first connection, and Mario. Even if in the past we have some argument between him and him for some different little things, if I give my work to someone, I give my work to someone. So I said to Roberto, even if maybe Roberto was thinking I will finish with you, and just go with him with somebody new, I will never do that. Okay? So you are with us, both of us, you are with us. Now, Roberto want to do something with somebody else, is his problem. Okay? You have the right to connect directly with us. Okay? So if you want, it's easy. We open a new franchise, we do the paper. This Rory will talk about that, and we start. But
Okay.
this is the situation. In 2 words, the situation is like that. Robert, and since I don't want to gossip again, so I think we are all adults, all different personality, all different culture. But I will tell you exactly what happened. Roberto asked me to contact him, to have a meeting with him. Maybe he's got someone else to introduce. And he said, I would like to work, with you and something like that. You imagine the rest. So I said, I'll come back. I said, no, myself, uh, I want to talk to Mario and to Miguel.
Cool.
And I will say if they want to stay with us, stay with us. We do a little bit. And so I said, on that situation now, you know what I'm going to do? I don't want to enter in this kind of. I want to open. So everybody come, want to take the franchise in Spain, they take it. That's it. The best will stay. I mean, the best will stay. Then again, I'm repeating myself, to do sake, you need to know about sake. So the market is already actually on your end. So,
Okay, I understand to a point. In the end, the rules change. The rules change in Spain. This is happen as well in Italy, France. There are exclusive or is open market as well.
yeah.
Yeah, what?
No.
Is open market in France, in Italy? Is open market or is only one franchise?
Rory can talk about that. Normally, it's all open market. No?
Open market?
Rory, how do you see that?
Hi,
It
Rory.
depends on the country. Italy isn't, France is. Most bigger countries are. UK is.
Can you tell me exactly what we are talking to about? For example, in the French market, what's going on?
No, Mario, this is not about the exclusivity. Exclusivity could have stayed. Exclusivity will stay until that Roberto was exclusive, and we did. And this is the reason why we didn't, when we Miguel contact us, this is the reason why we said exclusivity is with Roberto. This is why we said, so it was an exclusivity. I mean, we are not talking about exclusivity. The reason why we do exclusivity.
No, but let me explain you, because you are talking about Roberto. Roberto is the one who signed the exclusive with you. So in the end, we are only people who is training. We are an academy, and Roberto has the paper. I don't know Roberto in the last month which kind of business he's involved. I know he import company it doesn't work, and as I told you 1 year ago, he's trying to sell his company. He's trying to sell the exclusive. Actually, he has been talking about that with Miguel, and honestly, we are not talking with Roberto from last 9 months, maybe. Roberto is not in the business of the sake. Roberto, he has money and he make a different contrast, as Roberto make a contract with my company, with Miguel Angel and me, as an exclusive. So the contract, I think, was expired. But you realize how is the people you are working. In that case, you realize how is the people that you are working, that is not fair. It's not fair, because if we have this relation, Roberto should come to us to talk about that. I know in the end, Sake Sommelier Association is a high institution that has to be on top of that. So I understand your point that if you are not happy, you want to make an open market. I'm agree, and I want to become an approved program provider or an official academy, as More Than Wines has been running during the last 4-5 years. The other point is, if now it's not an exclusive for More Than Wines, in the end we're gonna upgrade, because we're gonna work straight with Sake Sommelier Association. So for us, it's a proud. Is that we are working for during last years, so that we're gonna become straight with you. But the point is, if we are not exclusive and you want to develop all the trainings, who is gonna do that? Because if I gonna do a translation, a course of the certified, and it's gonna be for all together, I don't wanna be the I don't want to be the one who is pushing, who is working on that, who is spending a lot of advertisements during the last 4 years, and not are coming new companies to beat all the work I've been doing. I've been investment for that. So it's one thing that you have to think. And of course, in the end, it's a business, and you send me the price list of everything, and we're gonna keep working for that. But as much you give, better for us. I gonna push my company for you. You know what I mean?
Of course, yeah, I understand.
Clearly and signing. You know, it's like we are Miguel and me, and for sure Alex is working for us because we believe his personality is like that. I don't want to be in a street that I don't work in. Who is working in this street? I want to know all of you. So
Yeah.
these kind of moments that change the rules is good because we can get the proper position for all of our team. But I want to be a big part of that. I don't want to be a little part of that because if for a little part I do my trainings and I don't need to be Sake Sommelier Association Academy because I got all other accreditations. But if it really worth, I want to be a good part of that.
Yeah.
I think it's also worth just expanding on something Xavier said before, which is that there isn't an intention to have 100 franchises in Spain. The market wouldn't support it for a start, so that would be bad for us, for the students, because courses would cancel. So the idea is not to have thousands and thousands. There won't be that issue at all. I think the situation is more that to continue working with you guys when the exclusivity is with Roberto, we have to, because we can't take it away from him either, because he's the one who holds it. So we have to open it. But we're not planning to have loads of people doing it. And at the end of the day, as you've said, you've been the ones who have been promoting it for years, and the market and the students will know you guys as the people who are doing it more than Roberto, for instance. You guys are the one. If you Google Spain Sake Sommelier Association, you guys are going to probably be the first answer that comes up.
Okay.
Not Roberto, but he's we can't take it away from him either.
Okay. I want to be clear with that. We know Enoaula. I know from last 15 years Xavi Noya. I know them, and we are competitors. We are competitors in Catalonia, in Balear Island, maybe in other places. So if he become a provider of you, he gonna beat my market. So let's be clear. I know are them. There is any other in your brain? No, is the only one. They are pushing us. There is the only one because they know me. They know Miguel. They know, of course, More Than Wines. And why they want to become a provider of you? To grow up for the work we are doing, because we are telling everyone we are exclusive of Sake Sommelier. Step by step, we are doing more than 100 inscriptions in the last year. You can check our report, more than 100. And they want to beat our market. There is one. I was thinking the best position for you as a Sake Sommelier Association is to keep the exclusive with More Than Wines, and now More Than Wines work with Enoaula. This is the point. If you want to open the market, you change the rules, no worries. But for me, it's not fair. I expect that if I am the face of Sake Sommelier Association in Spain, you put in contact with Xavi Noya, with me, and you say, okay, try to make a deal with them. If you don't make the deal with More Than Wines, come back to me, but try to make the deal with. This is a proper business. For me. Because, for example, we are a approved program provider of WSET, and WSET is an open market. We know the rules.
Yeah, I know, but Mario, understand, and thank you very much for talking like that. This is the way I like. But the issue is, we don't going to go from Roberto, who is a funny...
Roberto passed away in the industry. You didn't realize yet, but Roberto passed away. He has no business anymore. It's true.
Mario, we don't going to go for something who didn't work very well with Roberto and you. go with your competitor and try to make a deal with the competitor. We know it's not going to work anyway, unfortunately. It's a bit sad, but it's always like that. Try to competitor. We need to, and it's not about doing a moral things, but competitor. We have to find another way to work with them without working with them, because make a deal with competitor is very very difficult. I don't say. I think what you're taking away somewhere from the situation we have in Spain from Roberto to bring back to that new school. So the decision will be actually Rory, and if Rory already get the go away for to get the new school, we will get the new school.
So the decision is made already, yeah? It's
and
done.
Rory, we are in discussion with that, no, with them, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's fully made. That's why we're having this meeting. But it's that's the situation we're at.
Can you repeat, please? I didn't understand.
The point of this meeting is to discuss it. It's not, things aren't finished till they're finished. But that's the situation we're currently in. That's what we've been describing so far.
Okay.
If you open the market, we can put an exclusivity to someone else. I don't need to remove the exclusivity, Roberto, to put to you exclusivity. It doesn't make sense, to be honest with you. And we did as one point where Roberto was exclusive and he working with you, but he didn't work anyway. Nothing, he was not working properly. So it may be fault of Roberto, maybe you fault, maybe that system doesn't work. So the best thing is to open the market. We don't know personally. I mean, we imagine, we're not saying, but we don't know that one as your competitor. We know now with you is, but we don't know it. Everybody's competitor.
I'm telling you, you don't have to know the Spanish market. That's why I'm telling you, Eno Aula is a competitor in different places with More Than Wines. So if he get our business, he gonna grow up in our markets. But you are free to do whatever you want. It's your business. And the end, Sake Sommelier Association never has been a big business from More Than Wines. Unfortunately, I want to become even more high with you. But if I gonna lose positions in different markets, and I don't know if you're gonna make a rate or how much has to be cost, because if the other start to make a big discount or like that,
No. Well, please imagine then the Sake Sommelier Association is, I understand you are in a market in Spain, but the Sake Sommelier Association is just to give you, we care, we try to care, and we try to do as best as we can, to make sure all the market working. But imagine you are in Spain, okay? Spain is big, you're working with the Spain. The Rory and position and what we're doing, we are in Italy, we're in Spain. It's the amount of work to organize all that is totally different. So we have to make sure then every market, we have to deal with every market. So we have to make sure that everyone is happy, and we try our best actually to do that. But sometimes it could be complicated. It's very complicated, to make everybody happy, and we try to to talk to you, to make sure to try to make everybody happy. Actually, this is the reason why we talk to you, because on the end of the day, we could have said, okay, Roberto, in this case, Roberto finished, Mario finished, and we go to the new school then. We could have done that, but we don't want to do that. We want to try to make everything in harmony as possible. But it's not an easy thing to do, to be honest.
I think part of this is that this situation is for us the same as we were when we had a meeting about this early last year. So we all had a meeting then, and I'm not sure if you made word that one, but we had a meeting then. There were still the issues that were between you guys and Roberto, which, to be honest, are kind of not entirely our business, aside from where it relates with the SSA. But whatever was happening between you guys was happening then. The certified course was at that point, I remember Miguel showing us it was midway through being ready, but that was over a year ago and it's still not ready. And for us, the nothing's moved on, nothing's changed.
What do you
since then. We've
mean
still got the
exactly?
work to do.
What do you mean exactly is not done the 35? You mean?
Yeah, so when I remember last year when it was maybe, I don't know, February, we had a meeting.
Yeah,
And I
probably.
remember Miguel sharing his screen and showing us where he was with the certified course, being ready for the Spanish market. And that was maybe 18 months ago.
Yeah,
And as far as I'm aware, it's still being prepared.
exactly. It's on the way.
It's quite a long time.
It is, but it has been a very hard time for work for everyone, for every department, and it's developing. Actually, it's developing. I don't know. We were thinking to run the course during beginning next year, but it's we are working on that. We are working on that. I can understand from you to say, okay, kind of little worrying, no? What's going on? Send me a mail. Where is the communication? But now you are not calling me to tell me what can we think. No, you are calling me to tell me we decide that now is an open market, which I can understand. But
Because Mario, we had that call 18 months ago where we said what's happening. You guys are fighting with Roberto. The course is in preparation. We had that call. We gave you a year and a half since then.
I have to say something about that. The reality is because the biggest part of it is for my fault, no? Because
no, not really. We are a team. Miguel as well, me with the developing as well, the
I
designers. It's a
big part
hard
big
work.
part of it. Yeah, but well, it's my fault, no? Because the biggest part of the work, which is still to be made, it's on my side, no? More than in the side of the core of More Than Wines, no? In this side, I have to be honest that it's more my fault than of the core of More Than Wines, because we split the work. Well, actually, Miguel did the history, traditions, service as well, but it's on my side the production process has been impossible for me because I've been changing my work during these months, changing also my orientation, taking me a lot of time, no? And it's the reason, but honestly, the biggest part of this, well, it's my fault, of course, yes, more than.
No, it's
I don't think there's any benefit to putting blame on anyone particularly. But what I would really say is this: if it's taken 2+ years to prepare the certified course of More Than Wine, then Anaola will also have that amount of time, presumably, so they're ready to run it. So, if you look at the track record and this pace of things have gone on More Than Wine, it'll surely be the same there. So I wouldn't feel the threat from that because you guys, if anyone, are aware of the work it takes to get ready to not run a course.
And as well, for example, as well, if you want to develop, the master sake sommelier we could do in Spain. We could do a sake challenge. We could do a lot of different things, and this is open. We can always grow on this kind of thing. You can get we can grow on this kind of thing altogether. This is the reason why it's better to instead of to open and said, okay, as I said, the best will stay, and all will work together in kind of thing. And I think we have a lot to offer to grow actually. Especially you got a master sake sommelier, Alex. There's a lot of possibility, I'm sure
I do think it's worth, really keeping in mind for you guys that you have, as Avi just says, you have Alex, which is a real branding point. You guys already are the dominant force in the market. Of anyone looking for a course, you would be the obvious choice as it is. So it's only people who already have some particular reason to go anywhere else, to go to Roberto, to go to Enola, whatever, that would make the choice.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Is your point? Is your point? In my opinion,
Yeah,
what is a business at least is to make a communication before. As I told you with Roberto, the communication finished, and we offer to them to get the exclusivity of Sake Sommelier Association. Now, if you decide to open market, I think is quite is not respectful for our image in Spain. That's my point. You can open. You are free to open the market, but if you keep some several months keeping my exclusive in the Spanish market, then Enoaula gonna come to me and gonna try to make the same business that want to make a straight with you. But if I keep during that year saying the Sake Sommelier Association Spain, is what you make to me. For example, you say you're gonna make an advertisement, Rory, and I didn't see in Sake Sommelier Association any advertisement about the Spanish market, about the modern wines. We of course we have been busy, all of us, but it's a part of this kind of approved program provider, or whatever you want to call it, is the sponsor from the highest company, which is you, Sake Sommelier Association.
Yes, to be clear, we share all the marketing you guys do. I go on our social media every day, including the weekends, and shout at the team doing stuff. And I haven't seen things on there on your social media about us, aside from the ones that we did share. But I mean, there's not a lot of them.
Yeah, but you are talking about my social media. You are talking about my social media. You are not talking about which social media you produce, trying to advertise the Spanish market. The only thing you get is to get another academies. And in the last mail I told you, we don't need more academies. We need more students. Do you remember that mail I wrote for you? It was my point.
I don't particularly, but then, I mean, are you expecting us to make an individual advert for every single franchise constantly?
Is what
we
I
can't
expect that
treat you differently
communication.
to everyone else in the world, obviously.
Yeah, maybe you have to grow up in your personal and to be more focused in different markets. I know you are success and you are getting this business in several markets, several countries, but in this case, maybe Spain needs more. As I told you, doesn't need more academies, needs more students, needs more communication, more advertisement of Sake Sommelier Association, plus the one I'm doing, something from you. And you are focusing new academies from the last month, not in new students. That was my point.
Okay, so I understand your point. I understand. Okay. What I feel, first of all, what I feel is two things here. First, I think to show out of the Spain. Of course, we can do the advertising for you, etc. Time to time. If, for example, you got a special event or something like that, and you said, okay, Rory, so the communication is going very well, and you said, Rory, do you think you can advertise this for us? Just see, we can consider. But for us, we are in UK to push Spain on how are we going to do? Give us some material to do that. Give us a reason for that. You do a course, or we do something. We can try to do that. But we first, this is one thing first. Second thing regarding the competition. I know your point of view. I know. Obviously, if you said to someone, you got a coffee here, the next time you got a coffee next to it, you don't will to Bertie, obviously. Yes, this is logically. We are not trying to turn it to show you this is good. I'm not selling something to you. I just said to you now, what is the best thing to do? Is come back and say, okay, I got competitor. I will beat the competitor. I will do better. That's it. He's going to move you. Yeah, you know that. Yeah, this is the only solution anyway. So the other solution is to take maybe create, do the certified, and after do the master sake sommelier, do the sake challenge, be the first and ask you and show us you can do it, and we do. It's free. This is free. You can choose. Now, term of customer. Yeah, understand? You are the first, Roberto, and I mean you especially, to get to crack on that market on Spain. It was difficult market. Now, maybe as well, Alex, Master Sake Sommelier, help on that on the title. As Rovi said, you need to push him a little bit more, maybe the title, you know, etc. etc. Sake in general in the world is growing, so but still Spain is a bit slow. Is that because Spain, like France, like Italy is a bit different, but it's a slow market. Why? Because the culture of wine is massive. You know, how are you going to drink sake? And you know, we understand that. But for us, we try to do our best. To be honest, we don't only have the Spain to look after, and we try to be. We try to make sure that everybody working in harmony, but like Japan, like Zen. But
sorry, Xavier, but I can understand. Everyone working in harmony. If we are working in harmony, now with another competition, the harmony gonna disappear. And you want to please, you say, I want to do our best. You want to make another academy, not our best, because our best is to grow up the students, not the academy. You are looking for students, not for new academies. If you make new academies, you're gonna break this kind of harmony. Is what I'm thinking. Honestly, Then we are workings, we are gents, we are lords, whatever you want. But in the end, you broke the harmony.
No, I think after is the philosophy. Philosophy is different, yeah? Philosophy is different philosophy. I think like that, you think differently, but we can have a beer together, doesn't matter. Okay? Competitor sometimes is good. Why? Starbucks coffee. Coffee in a
Don't compare your company with Starbucks.
Let me finish my theory. 50 years ago, it was Italian coffee around in London. 1 or 2. Starbucks came, okay, and plant everywhere. What happened? The coffee market grew up. Starbucks are less now, and more the Italian come back. The classic coffee come back. Actually, have more competitors sometimes, which is not very good, obviously not. It grows the market. And your competitor may do advertising, maybe do, you know, and this actually, to be honest with you, this philosophy is the only philosophy we have to bear with, because we have competitor is no good, but we try to change it and use the force of the competitor. This is as well, you will grow the market. Because if you are the best singer in your kitchen, you will never be in the top of the chart. So you have to go there, and I think the competition could be sometimes good. And I prefer to sing like that, because if I start to sing competition, it's not good. Long time ago we have finished. Yeah, just to let you know. And I think after we can debate other together about that. We can prove me the opposite. And I could say, yeah, it's right.
No, as I said from the beginning, you change the rules and you are free to do.
No, but we change the rule. The rule changed. Why? Because it's a mess. Because Roberto and Mario doesn't go together. That's it.
But to be completely clear, we're changing the rules initially to keep you guys in.
That's
because
it.
At the moment, our exclusivity is with Roberto.
Yeah.
And again, it's not entirely our business, only partially. But whatever's happened between you and Roberto hasn't got better. And now he wants to have someone completely different, you know? So we're having to open it. It's either open it or say bye to you guys. That's our position.
But we don't want to say that. Actually, I don't want to say that because, honestly, because you are very good and because I'm not like that. If I take Miguel, and I check the name Miguel, they said, okay, we did have an issue because you bring the rescue, forget, and I said yes again. I don't going to say to Roberto, but maybe Roberto was expecting that. But I said, forget about it. I still remember whatever happened. Now I don't want to go in the less open.
Okay, it's done. I just want to show what I'm thinking. You know, I don't want to keep
No,
behind.
I like that.
Of course,
I like that.
of course. That's why we are here, no? Come on.
Yeah, definitely.
One more question. So, Enoaula is gonna become a new program provider, and Roberto gonna keep his program provider or not?
Yes, I mean, to be honest with you, what's going to be? I think Roberto present us, Sam, going to present us, I didn't see it, a new educator. Yeah, a new educator, and to do some course or something like that. I spoke to him last time because he wanted to talk to me, and I explained. I think he wanted to talk. I said, no, I will open. Forget about it. Okay. And I don't go into real of it to anyone or finish with anyone. No. He's going to present me a new guy who is one of the top of sake, whatever. We'll see.
To be honest,
That's not clear.
Roberto hasn't got the structure of a school around him. There's a reason that for whatever has gone wrong, he initially worked with you guys. So, you know, we don't know the person he wants to bring. That's not really happened yet. He's not been particularly quick about it, but there's not an infrastructure.
Okay, I understand. So if the thing's gonna change, I want to ask you for a favor. Next advertisement you make in your social media, Instagram or Facebook, you're gonna promote More Than Wines, like a program provider, whatever, in Spain. Nothing of exclusive, but make an advertisement before for More Than Wines and then for the rest. Yeah? Deal?
We can do that.
To be just so we're frank with it, it will be within the next month or two.
Super.
That I can do. I can't do next week, but I can
No,
do
no, no, no. Come on. No.
Of course. So what if I think very well? Rory will need to send an email to Roberto and explaining, the situation now, what's going to happen. I mean, formally, and after you will talk to Mario, Miguel, and see how we're doing for the paper, everything. It's correct, no, isn't it?
Super.
Yeah. And we try to as well, and try to think about, honestly, think how we can develop the market challenge. Why not? We can speak about, or we can see about Master Sake Sommelier in the future. We can see something. Let's try to find some idea. This is the best advertising as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have a rough idea on time schedules and stuff. You guys are thinking early next year for the certified at the moment. I think Alex said
Yes.
that before.
Yes.
Cool. For us, so Roberto hasn't come forward with this person yet. We don't really know what's going to happen with them, but they wouldn't train till likely next year anyway. And Enoaula won't start this year. At the earliest, it'll be next year. I want to give you guys some time, to be adjusted for that.
Super. Just to not make in the same time both convocatories, and let's see the price. Talk very carefully with them. I think it's 230 or 200 the price.
Yeah. So I think we talk to Rory. We talk about that. I think this is very important as well, because of these people, we need to make sure it's kind of a fair market. But don't try to make discount to get people and break the market of the
we don't want anything.
We really need to monitor that, because it's not fair. This is no good.
Because now is another point. For example, in the beginning, we invite many people to make famous Sake Sommelier Association in Spain. Now, for sure, Sabinoya, Enoaula gonna make the same. Gonna start to invite, doesn't get any profit, even lose money, but start to make business, as we did 4 years ago. Is the way he gonna start with that? There is not only way. If we don't make more promotions, it's because there are not interest. So far, not too much interest in Spain. Not because we are not working on that. We are success in different courses that we do. Why Sake Sommelier doesn't do? Because it needs a bunch in the market. Maybe this bunch make Eno Aula. I don't want to tell you that maybe you are right, but in the other side, Eno Aula is gonna start to make business, but doesn't gonna make profit because they gonna invite, they gonna try to move, the sake environment in Spain. That's why I know how it's gonna develop. I know what's gonna be 2 years ago already. I know.
Yeah. I think maybe one of the possibilities as well is the advance, maybe, or things like that, and try to find a way to develop the advance, and maybe they can bring some people to Japan, and to get the fruit of them as well, because if they are certified, if they do more introductory, and after they come to you for the certified, it could work like that as well, and try to always be on the top.
Yeah, because thinking another thing, Xavier and Kumiko and Rory, think that is for More Than Wines, it's difficult to make a group. Now, make 2 groups different, it's gonna be even more difficult for the 2 academies. And this is with introductory. And with the 35, how many people are in Spain between those 2 academies to make 235? It doesn't make sense. For me, it doesn't make sense. We can make a deal straight with Eno Aula, but if you make them already, it doesn't make sense. What is my opinion from More Than Wines? Who cares about the opinion of More Than Wines?
We have to be honest, and we have to think, and just to give you an idea, I don't want to have so much hope, but it looks like the sake is still growing. We have just an interesting news. Is actually in Guernesey. Guernesey is the island. How do you call it? Franco Island? No, what do you call that, Rory? The Guernesey.
Channel
Island, next to UK, between UK and France, you've got some very tiny island, and they're going to make a brewery, sake brewery. They're going to open a sake brewery. It's quite unbelievable. And so we have more plans to open in England. They're going to open another one.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's much interest, and I'm sure in Spain it will be more. And so all this kind of things look like that market of sake, it will grow. It will be more people to have interest on the end of the day, So at least it's positive, we feel, So I hope Spain will crack on,
Super.
I mean, you make my enthusiasm.
In Spain, we make sake as well. In mostly of places. Not in Honshu, but we make sake.
Good. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. Don't hesitate to, if you want to talk again or contact us anytime, please do it. Yeah? And we are always open. You can contact Roy, you can contact me, or any time.
Of course.
Yeah, we try to always have a free time.
Okay. Let's speak in the next weeks ahead. Have a fun. You've been in holidays already?
No, really. We don't have to mention it.
You don't deserve holidays. You don't deserve holidays. No, it's a joke. It's a joke.
You just went to Milan. That was a trip.
Yes.
Yeah. We went to Milan for the sake challenge, the Milan sake challenge.
When? In Italy?
Yes. We did the Milan sake challenge. It was very, very good.
Super.
Very good with Lorenzo, and we're going to go to Luxembourg because we have the Luxembourg sake challenge, and there's some more plans, So the challenge we developed quite well, I think, as well. This is a good way as well, the challenge, because we got the concept. The concept is quite already established, and we can talk anytime about that, even about the Master Sake Sommelier. And the concept of the Sake Challenge is very good because we actually went, like Luxembourg, we will do the Sake Challenge on Luxembourg, and after, when the judge finished to test, we have the Japan Life, where we invite different, buyers, things like that. So it's a big thing for Luxembourg. People will talk about sake, etc. And in Luxembourg, like we did in Bordeaux, we will put some table for wine from Luxembourg. And in Bordeaux, we did the same. So what we did, we are actually going to put a Luxembourgeois wine, and we will invite some wine sommelier. So the wine sommelier come to taste the wine, so it could be done in Spain as well, taste the wine and taste on Japanese wine as well. And the sake sommelier come to judge the sake. Then after, when the Japan live, all the wine sommelier and sake sommelier meet together, they can taste everything they want. The reason why we're doing that, remember, the name is sake sommelier is very important. This is your name where you can get people. You could be a sommelier, but you are not a sake sommelier. So this is the idea. So bringing all these sommelier to show, wow, sake is not wine, and next time I want to judge. So next time I want to do the course. That's it.
Yeah,
So
that's the
this
way
is,
to engage people. That's the way to engage.
And make sure we push the word sake sommelier. Obviously, you've got different things like level 3, level 6, but sake sommelier will still a sake sommelier. That's it.
Okay. So
Okay.
good to see you and speak
Thank
soon.
you, guys.
Have a good one.
Miguel, say hello for him, to me, yeah, to us.
Yeah.
To Miguel.
Best wishes to Miguel.
Yes.
I will give from you. Okay.
And let's meet. We want to go in holiday in your place,
Okay. Have a good one.
Cool.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye. Thank you.
Thanks.